हाँ जी, मेरा नाम डॉक्टर उमेश वाधवानी है और आप देखने वाले हो मेरा वर्कशॉप ऑन वेजिटेरियन प्रोटीन जो हमने किया था सैटरडे 23 जनवरी। अभी लाइक लिटरली आधे घंटे पहले खत्म हुआ है। वी हैड अ लॉट ऑफ फन। वी डिस्कस व्हाट इज प्रोटीन, व्हाई डू वी नीड इट, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन एनिमल एंड वेजिटेरियन प्रोटीन, और आप वेजिटेरियन होके भी अच्छे से अपना प्रोटीन कैसे ले सकते हो ऑन डेली बेसिस। वी स्पोक अबाउट एवरीथिंग। और आप ये वीडियो देखोगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टू अटेंड द लाइव वर्कशॉप। सो इफ यू वांट टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ माय लाइव वर्कशॉप्स, डू व्हाट्सएप मी। माय नंबर इज समवेयर राइट हियर। एंड अगर आपने मेरा चैनल अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो प्लीज कर दो। लाइक अभी वर्कशॉप खत्म हुआ ना, था लाइक मैं ये कल करता हूँ। लाइक कल क्यों करना है, काल करे सो आज कर, आज करे सो अब। बाकी तो लाइफ है, मजे करो। एंड अगर ये अच्छा लगे और लगता है कि आपकी फैमिली और फ्रेंड्स को भी हेल्पफुल हो सकता है तो प्लीज डू शेयर देम। हैव फन। What we'll do is we'll try to keep most of the session in English, and if there was anything in Hindi, we will translate it for you. Okay?
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Second thing. This session is not going to be a lecture. This is going to be an interaction between all of us. So get ready to interact. It's gonna be fun. Third, do you want to know anything about me, or should we just straight get into the session? Like, is there anyone who is like, I want to know the credibility behind this? Okay, I just don't want to listen to a guy talking about protein without knowing anything about that person. Then I can go on about me for a minute or two. Hi Neha. Okay, just to give you a brief, as my title says, I'm a doctor. I never wanted to practice medicine, and with that thought in my mind, I left the country and went to the UK to study something which I still didn't know. Few years down the line, while working there, I explored fitness and nutrition and mental health, and I was like, wow, this is something really interesting. I can help people with their health without using medicine. Okay, 2014 until now, I've been doing the things that we will be talking about. I'll be helping people with fitness, nutrition, and mental health counseling with their health goals, be it weight gain, weight loss, lifestyle conditions, and everything. Okay? So, this is what my background is, and you can always read more about myself on my website, which I'll leave it at the end of the session. But let's get into the session. Veg protein. It's by the way, it has been the most frequently asked topic. Like a lot of my followers, they were like, Umesh, do a session on veg protein, do a session on veg protein. And it is because a lot of us are kind of diverting towards vegetarian diet. है ना? Who has been a veg since birth?
It's me, Jinesh.
Okay, awesome. Is it because you are Jain, Jinesh?
Yes, no doubt in that.
Same here.
Okay, awesome. Who has recently converted to vegetarian diet, or is there anyone who wants to share their experience that, okay, I did this because of this? Yes, maybe. I can't hear you, Bhavna. So, yes, Suvanya.
Yeah, I recently became a vegetarian. Well, I mean, it's been 4 years, but I still say I would be a recent vegetarian. So I'm South Indian, like sixth generation Indian, and I fast 3 days a week. But I became vegetarian as I saw it as a way to give myself up to God, to the Hindu God as a way.
Okay.
And also, for animal rights, animal cruelty.
So there are mainly two reasons or three reasons why people go vegan or vegetarian. One is religious reason, second is ethical, and third is environment, as well as health. Okay, so these are the main reasons. But without going much into depth, do you think there are certain health limitations when it comes to being a vegetarian?
Definitely.
Like what?
I lack iron, so I can't donate blood, you know. I can't donate blood because I lack iron and my hair falls off all the time.
So what do you do for that?
Me, well, I take iron supplements and stuff, and I try to eat as much spinach as I can and stuff, but I'm not a fan of spinach. I feel like I lack information about where to get more iron from. I'm tired of taking supplements.
Okay, fair. All right. So Pankhur is saying not really if you go systematic, but not a lot of people know how to go systematic about health, being a vegetarian, not even being non-vegetarian. Not everyone is aware about what is right, what is wrong, what are the ideal ways to go about if you want to be healthy or relatively healthy, right? So vegetarians do face certain problems, and one of that problem is, and one of the biggest one is protein deficiency. Who all out of you like know how much protein you need?
I do now.
You do now. Okay, Neha knows. Okay. So before knowing that, I think we all have to come to a decision or realize this fact that we do need specific amount of protein on daily basis. On daily basis, it's not like kuch bhi kha liya and everything will be fine, or there is a specific, now that range can differ from person to person, and that's where the personalized nutrition will come in. So Creamy will have a different requirement compared to Bhavna, to Pooja, to Bhairavi, to Smart. Everyone has different, and how do we find that out? Now some people are mentioning the formulas right in the chat box because they have attended my sessions in past. Yeah, proud tutor. I'm loving it. Sab log overqualified. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so we don't have to much worry about how much protein we need and stuff. There is a small formula, but that formula is a very sorry, my phone is connected to my laptop and I was just getting a call, so I'll just mute it. Can you all hear me? Yeah. So the basic formula is you check your body weight, see what your physical activity levels are, and then multiply that with a certain number to find out how much proteins you need in grams every day. But we will talk about it in a bit. I'm just giving you a cliffhanger right now for those who don't know how to calculate it. Let's talk about why do we need proteins. Chat box, anyone?
Wear and tear.
Wear and tear, okay. Okay, Smart, why do we need amino acids? That would be my next question.
To unlock the stored fat cells.
This is very goal specific, Baba. So you have learned how to burn fat. No, so initially when your body was being made, like whoever created it, our system was not made on the basis of, okay, we need to unlock our fat storage and that's why we need protein. No, we don't need protein for that. It's one of its functions. But what is the core function of protein? Why do we need protein? Now I'm getting one of the fuels of the body, proper growth, repairing cells, maintaining muscle mass, make new cells. Okay, now thank you, Shrutika. We are getting all the technical answers right here, but I'm not a fan of technical answers. So let's go back to the basics again. We all live in a house, right? Unless someone is a homeless or awara, just gumafying outside. We all live in the middle of four walls, right? The walls are made from bricks, and bricks or whatever other structure which is making your house, that is the structural unit of your body, right? Or your house. Protein is that for your body. Protein is nothing but it's a structural unit of your body. So your body ka jo bhi cheez le lo, your hair, your nails, your skin, your muscles, your bones, your other tissues, structure is made from proteins. So proteins are, it's not optional that, okay, should I be eating enough protein? regardless, you want to lose weight, you want to gain weight, and it's not goal specific. That's what I'm saying. Whether you need protein or not, it's not goal. It is mandatory. You need it for survival. You need it for survival because everything in your body is made from the protein. So proteins are the building blocks of your body. That's very important because if you understand that, everything comes under it. And I always say this, that our bodies are the most adaptive and amazing machines on this planet. Regardless what you are going to do in your life, if you are a yoga instructor like Ragini or Bhavna, if you are like a physiotherapist like Pankuri or Creamy, if you want to excel तो भूल जाओ, तुम्हें सिर्फ काम भी करना है ना. If you just want to work and get through your day, you need your body. And if your body is made from the proteins, you need them in the right amount. Simple. And let me burst this bubble. Whatever, like name lifestyle conditions. Diabetes, obesity, you being overweight, you having PCOS, you having hypertension, other lifestyle conditions. In fact, your weak immunity, the immunosuppressant disorders, like jahan pe your immunity is getting compromised. All of this have sugar abuse and protein deficiency at its root. Protein deficiency and sugar abuse, unke root mein. And I will tell you why and how. And it's so, like sometimes it feels so bizarre to me that it's completely okay to be a vegetarian, but it's not okay to be indifferent to the reality and scientific facts. And that's what I feel. Especially, I belong to Gujarat, right? So Gujaratis are very popular for being vegetarians. Yeah. So if I, like when I went to Mumbai or when I was in the UK as well, so when I tell them that I'm Gujarati and they will ask me twice, okay, tu chicken kha lega kya? I was like, ha, it's fine, main kha lega. It's okay, I can eat chicken. People do eat chicken in Gujarat, but in our community, we are vegetarian. A lot of us are, but we just don't want to understand the importance of proteins and having it frequently or every day. Now, this is the main function of protein. Now, or whatever we have discussed, like repairing and making muscles and recovery and everything, it is needed. Let's talk about more practical things. Have we all heard of hemoglobin? Okay. Does Suvanya, you haven't heard hemoglobin?
Nope.
Okay, we will talk about it. So Shrutika saying carrying oxygen to body in blood. Awesome. Love it. Does anyone feel fatigued or tired throughout the day? Or you love your job, but you are like, I don't feel like working. You love what you have chosen for study, but you don't like studying. Like you're like, I wanted to be a doctor throughout my childhood. I've gotten admission in medicine, but I just don't like studying, even though I love the subject. Is anyone there? Okay, can I get some chats? Yes, no, maybe wale. So fatigue, not feeling like doing anything, feeling of tiredness after some small amount of physical activity, these are the signs of hemoglobin deficiency. Your body doesn't have enough hemoglobin. Now, the reason why I'm talking about hemoglobin is because hemoglobin word, it's made from two words, heme and globin. Globin is made from the proteins that you eat. And heme comes from the iron that you eat. Heme, globin combines and hemoglobin is made. And hemoglobin's function is to carry oxygen to your body. Now, again, a very silly question. People who have attended my sessions and they know the answers, please, mum. I want to know from the others that what does oxygen do in our body? Why is oxygen so vital? Why do we die if someone was to block our airways? What does oxygen do? Hello? कोई तो बता दो यार.
Does it helps in pumping blood in the heart? Or is connection like that?
Well, pumping blood, like when heart pumps the blood, it is carrying oxygen to your body along with other things. It doesn't, yeah, it's not the other way around. So Bhavesh, yeah, same. Ragini is like needed for all metabolic functions. Well, yeah, in a way, but what does it exactly do? It's very simple though. The answer is very simple. Okay. So Shrutika is almost right. So we eat food for energy, right? Whatever we are eating, we eat for energy. The food gets into our body and it breaks down into micronutrients. Okay, it breaks down into their micro, and those things they burn. And how are they going to burn? They are going to combine with oxygen and burn. We always use this term, right? We are burning calories. How are they burning? They are combining with oxygen and then burning. So all the food, for them to be converted to energy, they have to combine with oxygen, and oxygen is mandatory for your body to create energy. And energy is not only for us doing all the physical activities, like mere haath pair hilana or me talking. This is not the only activities that your body do. Your body is functioning, your brain, your heart, your lungs and liver, everything is functioning, right? And for that, you need energy, and that energy comes from the oxygen. And that is the reason why oxygen is vital. Now, do you understand why hemoglobin is important? Hemoglobin carries the oxygen throughout your cells. If your hemoglobin is not enough, your oxygen carrying capacity is going to reduce, your energy is not going to be produced enough, and you will feel lethargic and tired throughout the day. But again, it goes back to protein, because hemoglobin is made from proteins and iron. Anything in your body which ends with IN, mostly it is made from proteins. Insulin, thyroxine, hemoglobin. Now, insulin is a hormone that manages your sugar. Thyroxine is a hormone which secretes from your thyroid gland, and it manages your metabolism. Okay, so these all are, see, protein is connected everywhere, and I'm just giving you major examples why it is very, very important. Okay, so I think I've made my case very clear that proteins are mandatory and you need them, and in specific amount. And let's find out how to find out that specific amount. Okay? So you all can find out your body weight. It's easy. You just get on a scale and find out your body weight. Okay? Simple. You got the number. Let's say you are 60 kg. Now, next thing will be you have to find out your physical activity levels. And depending upon that, you will be multiplying your body weight with 1 up to 2 grams per kg. So let's say I am 72 kg in weight, and I go to gym almost every day and do resistance training. So I can take up to 2 grams of protein per kg of my body weight every day. That would be around 144 grams. But if I am 72 kg and I don't do any physical activity, my day starts in this room while sitting in front of you all and ends with that as well. I need only 72 grams per day, 1 gram per kg of my body weight. And the rest of it in the middle. And how are you going to figure it out? Let's say you go for a walk every day for 20 minutes. Push it up to 1.2. Let's say you go for a jog every day. Push it up to 1.5. If you go to gym 3 to 5 days, 1.7. If you work out almost every day, higher the intensity, more proteins you require. Are we cool with that? Okay, fair. So number one, you find out what your protein requirements are. Cool. And more interestingly, you must have heard, like people who go to gym to build muscle and stuff, they must have heard that if you are working on weight gain, you need more protein. If you are working on weight loss, you need less protein. Are you familiar with this concept? because I get a lot of questions, sir, I'm trying to lose weight. Do I really need this much of protein? I get this question protein doesn't change much with your goal. It is mandatory. It changes with your physical activity and physical demand. So how much demand you are putting on your muscles, that's how your protein requirements will change. Fair? So you figure out how much you weigh, you figure out how much your physical activities are, and you decide your protein requirements. Should we go ahead with this? Does anyone have any question?
In fact, you answered it. I was checking through the protein calculators on some website and probably an American website, and it gave sources of 3 different bodies or, American Health Association, and there were 3 different bodies. And my weight, me weighing 90, one of the lowermost range was 65 grams of protein. 65, 75, and one was saying 110 grams. So I was confused. So you answered it.
But this is see, whenever someone suggests you a specific number, there is some jewel behind it, because that number relies on so many different things, and whatever formula that we have worked on at this moment, it differs. It differs depending upon what your weight is and what your activity levels are. But then there comes an asterisk. Conditions apply. This is just a reference. Just a reference. What you do is you start with it. So let's say you are trying to lose weight. Okay. And your body weight is 72 and you don't work out at all. So you need 72 grams to start with. So you start with 72 grams. You started consuming for a week, 2 weeks, and with consuming right amount of protein, your cravings should subside. You shouldn't feel hungry throughout the day, and you should start seeing changes in your body weight, provided you are doing other things right as well. Okay. If that is not happening, you try to up your protein game. You tweak it.
So if someone is sorry, please continue.
Go on. You tweak it around. That's what I'm trying to say. You just don't get stuck with it. Same happens with the muscle gain as well. So let's say you are trying to gain muscle and you are working out at the same time. You figured out your protein requirement, which is 120, but you are not seeing changes on your muscle mass, and there are signs to find out whether your recovery is right or not. Then depending upon that, you tweak your protein amount or intake. But basic, you have to take that much for sure. So this is the guideline for that. So you have to start with this. This is the base guideline. Yeah, Smarth, you were asking something.
So if someone is heavily working and he's into 2 gram wala formula, and he knows he won't be he'll be traveling out for next week or so. So should he come back to 1 gram wala formula for that week, reduce his quota?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Not 1 gram. वहाँ पे थोड़ा modification आएगा. It won't come down to completely 1 gram. So when you are that's where the coaching and everything comes in. So when you are working with the coach will be kind of guiding you that, okay, when you are working out on those days compared to the recovery days, the protein requirements will be different. Depending upon what your training method is. Sometimes it can go up when you are not working out.
Oh.
Depending upon what you have trained on the previous day. Okay, because your recovery happens on the 2nd and 3rd day after your training.
Right.
So we will kind of hi Aditya, what's up? All right. Yes, Shruti, we will cover protein kahan se milega in a second. We will be covering that. Zaigam Paji, pranam. Hi Avni. See, I'm seeing new faces again. Thodi der mein. All right, are we having fun with the session so far? So far, so good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like, okay, sahi hai. Let me see who else is here. Wow, amazing. All right, the next thing is how to get proteins from vegetarian diet. That's why we all are here for. But I need to cover one more thing before we get there. I need to cover Because it's wherever you're gonna get proteins from. I have already sent you the list in so many of my sessions, right? Most of you already have that list of where you get vegetarian proteins from. Okay, the point for this session is to help you with how to incorporate those things where you can get lean protein. Now, here is a new term. What do you mean by lean protein? Does anyone know? Okay. Anyone? Lean protein, lean protein? No? Okay, fair. About काफी लॉजिकल जवाब है, but like, thank you Deep, thank you Nikhil. Yes Bhavan, we will cover water, foods rich. So whatever food that we eat, whatever food, most of them, except for oils, I would say, except for oils, most of the food have 3 macronutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Yeah, we classify foods in respective fields as carbs, proteins, or fats, depending upon what they are rich in. So let's say wheat as a grain, it is rich in carbohydrates because 100 grams of wheat will have around 77 grams of carbs in it, and it will have only 5 to 7 grams of protein and a couple of grams of fats. So that is the reason why wheat will be a rich source of carbs. I cannot call wheat as a rich source of protein, is it? But if I was to say, I know it's a vegetarian protein ka session, but I'll talk about chicken for a minute. Let's say if we were to talk about chicken, so 100 grams of chicken breast, it will have 29 grams of protein and 0 carbs, and almost negligible amount, 1 to 2 grams of fats, because I'm talking about chicken breast. Okay, so that what I can call as lean protein, because if I'm consuming 100 grams of chicken, I'm getting majority of protein, not carbs, not fats, and that's what we call a lean protein. Yeah. Do you think there is something in vegetarian option that can give us a lean protein?
Soya chunks.
Soya chunks, yep. Nuts, soya chunk, tofu, chickpeas. Now, see, now please don't start giving me all the sources. These are not lean sources. These are just the sources of protein. For that matter, rice is protein too. Okay. So, makhana, yeah. Makhana is not a lean source of protein. So, lean source of protein would be protein, bus protein, nothing else. So soya will be ideal. So, soya is one source of vegetarian protein which is lean. It doesn't have carbs, it doesn't have fats compared to. But I don't know any other. So if I was to say paneer for that matter, okay, paneer has more saturated fats compared to the protein. So 100 grams of paneer will give you around 20 to 25 grams of fats and then 18-19 grams of protein. It is still lean. I wouldn't, because it doesn't have carbs. And I know why I am emphasizing more on carbs. And I have spoken a lot about carbs before as well. But we will touch upon that. Green peas only have 4 grams of protein. Mutter if you're talking about. But see, we, instead of getting into details of how much protein we get from what, it's information. And Baba Sherlock Holmes has said, our brains shouldn't be occupied with information, it should be occupied with concepts. If you understand the concept, information can be there. Like I'll be sending you the list of all the food items that you are mentioning. Okay, seeds, lentils, tofu, soya, makhana, lentils, kala chana, kabuli chana, chole, whatever. I'll be sending you the list of everything, and you will see out of 100 grams how much protein you are getting it from there. Okay? Yeah. I will be sending it to everyone in the group. You will get the list. It's not a biggie. Let's understand the concept. Let's understand how we can get more protein. So first and foremost problem for vegetarians is that we cannot get lean protein a lot because we have very minimal options. The major three options for protein sources in vegetarian diet would be soy or soy products, paneer, nuts. 1, 2, and 3. The disadvantages. Ragini just said it. That is the second issue with vegetarian diet. Most veg protein sources are also heavy in carbs and they are heavy in fats too. So we have to find a solution for that. We will talk about the solutions. What is the third issue? So first, we don't have enough lean. 2, they are rich in carbs and fats at the same time. What is the third issue?
You will have to consume a lot more of them to get some protein.
So I'll compare the chicken example again. If I want to get 30 grams of protein from chicken, I need to eat only 100 grams of chicken, and that's about it. And that's this much of chicken. If I want to get 30 grams of protein from, let's say, chana, I have to eat 200 grams of chana. of kacha chana. That will give me 150 grams of carbs as well at the same time. And it is a lot. Do you know how much 200 grams of chickpeas are? Like a family of 6 can eat from 200 grams, and that's what vegetarian people have been doing. Like I more frequently ask this question to, like, if a client is vegetarian, I'll be like, okay, how often do you cook mung or chana or something? They're like, twice a week. And I was like, okay, how much do you cook? They're like 1 katori or 2 katori. And how many people are there in your house? And like 6. And I'm like, do you know how much protein you are getting? You're literally getting 3 or 4 grams of protein per person. Okay, so 1, lean. 2, fats and carbs. 3, we have to eat large quantities. What is the 4? Once we go through the errors, then we will talk about the solutions, and voila, you have the solutions right there. You can start consuming or implementing those solutions from tomorrow. So fourth problem with vegetarian diet.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, वेजिटेरियन मतलब जो आपने बोला चना पनीर एंड ये बाकी सब चीजें जैसे दाल, ये सब हम लोग को हमेशा कॉम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए कार्ब्स ही चाहिए होता है. जैसे लाइक वी आर ईटिंग चना तो वी ईट विथ रोटी, नॉट ओनली चना. तो ये वेजिटेरियन में है कि दैट सैलड्स और ये सब की जगह.
Okay, but that's not a limitation on the vegetarian diet part. That's a limitation on our part. That what we do. है ना?
Okay.
But that's where the solution lies as well. Bhavna, thank you so much for bringing that up. We will be taking it as a solution in a minute. But what is the last error? Have you all heard of first class and second class protein? Okay, so people who eat meat and everything in the fitness industry, or people who talk or hang around a lot with people who are into fitness and stuff. So this is a very common debate between vegetarians and non-vegetarians. Okay, so vegetarians and non-vegetarians flaunt a lot. They're like, you vegetarians do get proteins, but it's a second class protein. We get the first class protein. Have you not heard how? Achha, how about complete and incomplete protein? Have you heard that? No.
So
All
it's
right.
basically
Go on.
Yeah, it's basically animal proteins and like the plant-based proteins.
Yeah.
So non-veg में आप लोग को मतलब जो भी non-vegetarians है, they get the animal-based protein, तो they get the perfect protein. And we vegetarians, हम लोग को उसका भी एक subsidiary मिलता है.
But okay, why is it a subsidiary, and why do you think it's complete, and why it is not complete?
Basically,
maybe because of
basically, what I think is कि मतलब जो first class protein रहता है, it has all the essential amino acids that are needed, like beet, eggs, या fish, या meat, whatever.
Okay.
Or plant-based में we do not get that. Like maybe we do not get all the essential amino acids that are needed.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Shrutika. So यहाँ पे Ramu Kaka is gonna feel a bit left out. Now, for those who don't know who Ramu Kaka is, Ramu Kaka is a character that we have created for my workshop purposes. Ramu Kaka doesn't understand technical medical words.
Okay.
And Ramu Kaka is asking that what is amino acids and what is essential and what is inessential and wow, what am I doing here? I'm here to know what is vegetarian protein. Okay, so thank you, Shrutika. It's perfect. But let's simplify it. Let's simplify it. As we just discussed that proteins are the building blocks of our body, right? In the same way, one molecule of protein is made up of 20 tiny amino acids. Amino acids are nothing but the building blocks of protein. Are we clear on this? Now, there is a little bit of technicality is going to come in, but I'll try to break it down for Ramu Kaka again. So those 20 amino acids, out of 20, your body can produce 11 by itself.
Yeah.
Okay. And 9 we have to get it from our food. So any type of food that we eat that has all those 9 amino acids that your body cannot produce, that food is called complete protein. And any type of food which is missing in 1 or 2 or many of those 9 amino acids that your body cannot produce, that is called incomplete protein. Are we clear on that? Now, we spoke about all these different functions of protein. For your protein food to go inside your body and do those functions, it has to be complete. An incomplete protein cannot do those functions. That's where the trick and the fourth difficulty lies. All of the animal sources of protein, chicken, fish, eggs, poultry, mutton, all the meat, dairy products, everything, their protein is complete because it has all the 9 amino acids that your body cannot produce. Okay? That's why non-vegetarians flaunt that we have a complete protein. Okay? Compared to the vegetarians, most of the vegetarian proteins, they lack in 1 or 2 or 3 amino acids that your body cannot produce. And that's why they are called incomplete protein. Now, that's where the problem lies. Now, you may ask that, okay, what do we do? Like, we are vegetarians and we are getting incomplete protein and our protein is not being complete, and how are we gonna? Okay. I know, Pankhuri representing vegans. Yes, who is, yes.
Yeah. So basically, my question is that there's a trend of being vegan. Now, people are replacing the chicken with jackfruit. Now, we can say that, they are replacing the chicken with jackfruit.
But it's not same. There is no comparison. How?
That is just to, for those who were non-vegetarian before and have turned vegan, that is just to mask the texture and the taste, and sometimes adding some spices to it and all of that. That is just a transition
some
phase.
people say that their protein ratio is almost same.
Sorry?
Not really.
No, it's not. It can't be farther from truth. It's farther from truth. Hi, Pooja. Okay. So No, it's far. It's बहुत दूर है. It's very very far from truth. Okay. Jackfruit is not a rich source of protein. Let's come back to the problem, the incomplete and incomplete. Now, it was believed like that for so many years, and I sometimes get surprised that a lot of books currently they promote the similar thing, which is not true. The complete and incomplete protein, it's just good for theory, but for functionality, your body doesn't work on that basis. So let's say, have you all seen the film Bhool Bhulaiya? Bhool Bhulaiya. So there is this scene in that where Akshay Kumar listens to the Amiche Tumar, and he goes to the first floor to see who is dancing and singing, and then he's just looking for it, and the whole guchha of marbles gets thrown at him, and the whole guchha gets scattered on the floor, right? That guchha of marbles, just think of it as a molecule of protein, okay? And those marbles are like amino acids. Okay? Now, those amino acids are of 20 different types. That means one protein is not made up of 20 amino acids. It's made from 20 types of amino acids. So the number of amino acids can be so many. So they are in 20 different groups. Are we cool with that? Understand? Fair. Now, let's say you ate 100 grams of chicken, and whatever group of amino acids are going into your body, mostly they are complete because they have all the essential ones, and there are certain non-essential as well. So that combination is going into your body. Now, the way your protein works in your body is that your protein is going to go into your body. It's going to break down like the marbles scattered on the floor in the movie. Break down. Your body is going to separate all the amino acids and group them again. And depending upon what your body wants to make out of those amino acids, those amino acids are going to regroup and make something. Are you still with me, or am I getting too technical? Okay. So it's true that you need complete protein to function, but that's your body's job to grab those amino acids from different food sources and make a complete one to make it do its function. Yeah, that's where our solution comes in. So there is a reason why we have been eating food in combination. So as vegetarian, we don't eat only dal. We eat dal with chawal. We eat rajma with chawal. We eat chole with chawal or chole with roti. Right? We eat hummus with pita bread. So there's a food combination that we do. And this is the magic. So wheat has protein as well, and chana has protein. But both are incomplete. Chana has some amino acid missing, and wheat has some amino acid missing. But chana has the amino acid that wheat is missing, and wheat has the amino acid which chana is missing. You combine them, your body is grabbing all the amino acids needed to make it a complete protein. Are you with me? Do you see the magic here? So again, you don't have to worry about remembering this combination. I'll be sending you the list of combinations for you to grab complete proteins out of your vegetarian or vegan diet. Yeah, but did I make this concept clear? Was it easy to understand? Does anyone have any question? And I need some water. I don't have anyone around. Okay, yes. yes.
So, but whenever we are having protein, so whenever the protein is getting break down, amino acids are remaining in the body, right? And again, the body is using those amino acids to like make more protein. So like, it's basically a cycle. Like when we are saying we do not get enough protein in the vegetarian diet, so like whenever protein is digested, then amino acids are left, and again the body is using those amino acids to like make more protein and help the body, burn the energy and all.
No, so it's proteins are not required for energy for the first thing. Anyway, proteins are the tertiary sources of energy.
Okay.
Proteins' first work is to build. To build whatever repairing and replenishment, whatever we need, that's the first work. Okay. So what the point I was trying to make is that whatever you eat, it's going to break down into amino acids. So all the amino acids are going to get separated, and then your body is going to reassemble them to create new products. So you eat chicken, but chicken is used to make actin and myosin for your muscles, hemoglobin for your blood, insulin for your hormone, and so on, right? Okay.
Got it.
And just to explain the energy part. So whenever your body needs to get energy from the proteins, your body converts proteins into sugar. It's a process called gluconeogenesis, and I love that process.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Was there any other question? And we are 1 hour, 2 minutes into the session. I was like,
I have a question.
Yes, Marth. The answer. Yes, Bhavna.
Yeah, once you have said that कि अगर हम चने के साथ रोटी खाते हैं तो हमारा कार्ब्स डबल हो जाता है. लाइक चने में जितना हमें कार्ब्स चाहिए वो ऑलरेडी चने में है. तो वी कैन ईट चना इन अ सलाद फॉर्म. अभी ये कॉम्बिनेशन में मतलब प्रोटीन पूरा करने के लिए वी हैव टू ईट चना विथ व्हीट, मतलब रोटी एंड ऑल. I didn't understand. I'm confused in this part.
You are confused because we are talking about two different solutions. So when we spoke about the other day, we were talking about nutrition in general, and it was just one pointer as to how to go about it when you are having chana or rajma or chole as an isolated source of protein. Okay, but let me address that as well. हम यहाँ पे address कर लेंगे ये चारों के solution के बारे में, ठीक है? But don't worry, I know what your confusion is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Someone is saying battery about to die. Protein can't be. Shri Guru, yes, protein can't be stored. They can be converted. Proteins, तुम excess में खाओगे, so your body is going to convert it to sugar. And if you don't use that sugar, your body is going to convert it to fats. So this is the whole thing. Hi, Aditya. Okay, 7:56. We will go ahead for 20 more minutes, if that's okay. Who has to go at sharp 8? Okay, Ranjana has to go. Queen. I think we have covered most of the things, so don't worry. Whew. Are we enjoying the session so far? Still enjoying the session?
Loving it.
Cool. Is it getting too information heavy? Is Ramu Kaka happy? Because we all have a Ramu Kaka in our heads. As long as he is happy, my session is good. Okay, cool. Let's go. Now. सबसे पहला solution. Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
The one question I do have, the combination of 20 amino acids of a protein. Do the people you are targeting the fat loss? Do they need to worry about it, or they just have to count about the protein intake and calorie intake?
They have to just count the protein intake and calorie intake, because I don't think there is any worry, Baba. यहाँ पे कोई tension है ही नहीं. If you are combined. If you're go on.
In the sense, the calculation of the combination of 20 amino acids that we are going to intake.
No, see, I will talk about this in the fourth solution when we are talking about how to combine foods and everything. Okay, so just bear with me for 5 minutes, and if you don't get your answer there, then we will go ahead with it. Okay. Okay. First solution: how to get lean protein. So. For vegans, unfortunately, soya and soy products is the only lean source of protein. The second lean source would be, for everyone for that matter, is protein supplements. So let's address the elephant in the room. Do we have any problems with protein supplements?
Known to have side effects like constipation and all?
No, they don't. If you are allergic to lactose, it could be a sign of that. And if you are consuming whey protein, but whey protein is not the only type of protein supplement. There are so many other protein supplements. So if you are getting constipated, or if you are getting digestive problem because of protein supplements, it could be because of the lactose, not because of protein. And protein, so abhi, if you are into protein deficiency, you are drinking water accordingly. When you increase your protein requirements and making it up to what your daily requirement is, your protein or water requirement will go up. If you are not listening to your thirst signals and you're not drinking enough water, that can cause constipation too. And that can lead to the biggest freaking myth around proteins. Proteins are bad for your kidneys. Proteins are not bad for your kidneys. You not drinking enough water is bad for your kidneys. Okay. So first, let me address that. If anyone has a problem with isolated protein powder is good now, Anjali. So when it comes to whey protein, now there are three different types: concentrate, isolate, and hydrolyzed. Okay? Concentrate, usme hydrolyzed is on top in terms of quality. Then comes the isolate, and then comes the concentrate. And unka quality differs because concentrate is the least purified because it has lactose and other milk products as well as protein. Isolate removes most of the impurities from the milk and it gives you pure whey protein from the milk. And hydrolyzed is again a more advanced version of it where it's pre-digested. So your body doesn't have to work hard to digest your protein. So hydrolyzed is that. But I would say first start with something, then go into the details of which one you should go for. You should be consuming enough protein, either from supplements or from food, ideally from food. But if you cannot consume it from your food, you should go for the supplements. There is nothing wrong with it. So if you have any concerns about supplement, health issue, DM me. Please DM me. But you are harming. So let's say in a hypothetical scenario, supplements were harmful for your body. You are harming your body more with not taking enough proteins than you would by taking the supplements. Even if they were, they don't. They don't. Yes, Mark, go on.
So I was worried if that can cause an increased level of creatinine or microalbumin in body, and which are usually, regularly being tracked for people on medication.
Well, if you are not consuming it more than what you require.
Okay.
So you know what your requirements is and you are sticking to that limit, all good. Or more bhi kab ki baat hai pata hai? Like if you consume like 3 to 4 times of protein that you more than you need for up to 3-4 months, then your body will start getting effects from it. Your kidney, don't underestimate your kidneys. They are really powerful. They are not going to, they will be messed up if you are not taking enough precautions with it. If you're
So that sorry, I switched the question now. The regular intake recommended of water is 5 to 7 liters per day.
3 to 5 liters. 5 to 7 बहुत है. 3 to 5 कर लो बहुत है.
With increased protein content, same रहेगा या वो भी बढ़ता है?
Yeah, that's that.
Okay.
That.
Okay.
No. Okay. So lean soy products and protein, whey protein or all plant protein or anything. तो यहाँ पे hack ये है. The hack is that you don't have to divide your proteins into 3 different meals. If you are on a conventional high carb, moderate protein and low fat वाला diet, उसके खुद के issues हैं, पर वो हम इस session में नहीं बात करेंगे. But if you are on that diet, whatever your protein requirement is, you can consume it within a meal or 1.5 meal. So let's say you need 90 grams of protein. Try consuming the 50-60 grams of protein in 1 meal from your lean source. And divide the rest of the 30 in your rest of the meals. So you don't have to have that lean source in all the meals. This is again very common complaint of people कि सर रोज का रोज तो ये कैसे खाया जाए. हम रोज का रोज रोटी और चावल खाते हैं, कभी भी मैंने कंप्लेन नहीं सुनी है उसके बारे में. तो रोज का रोज ये पनीर कैसे खाया जाएगा? I don't like कभी दिन निकला है? Has anyone spent their day without roti and chawal? And when I say रोज you have to eat almond or chana. So रोज कैसे खाया जाएगा? रोज कैसे क्या खाया जाएगा? And you enjoy it as well. पनीर is a luxury. हफ्ते में एक बार खाने मिलता था, अभी मैं रोज खाने को बोल रहा हूँ. Okay, so sorry यार, मेरा रेंटिंग मोड ऑन हो गया। कमिंग बैक। सो लीन प्रोटीन जो भी है, लीन प्रोटीन में हमारे पास 4 ऑप्शन है। हाँ, रिलेटिवली लीन। हाँ, प्योरली लीन इज योर सोए, जिसमें फैट्स और कार्ब्स नहीं है। पनीर में फैट्स आते हैं, नट्स में फैट्स आते हैं। वे प्रोटीन इज अगेन लीन। सो आई वुड से कि इनकॉर्पोरेट वे एंड सोए in your daily routine, and that will fix your protein requirements drastically, like big time. 200 ग्राम टोफू खा लो एक मील में, तुम्हारा 40-45 ग्राम प्रोटीन आ गया फट। उसमें से एक प्रोटीन शेक पी लो या 1.5 स्कूप प्रोटीन शेक पी लो स्मूदी बना के, उसके अंदर तुम नट्स एंड सीड्स सब डालो, 50-60 ग्राम प्रोटीन एक स्मूदी में आ गया तुम्हारा। सो लीन प्रोटीन को स्मार्टली यूज करना शुरू करो, योर प्रोटीन रिक्वायरमेंट और इनटेक विल गो अप 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 अप। ठीक है, दैट्स माय फर्स्ट टिप, फर्स्ट सजेशन टू टेक अवे फ्रॉम हियर। Now I was getting some questions around man boobs and soya and thyroid. Okay, now, and a lot of people they get concerned about uric acid problems as well. कि यूरिक एसिड प्रॉब्लम है, इसकी वजह से वी कांट ईट इनफ और मोर प्रोटीन। नाउ तीनों का सॉल्यूशन है। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, सोय प्रोडक्ट्स, मैन बूब्स, फॉरगेट अबाउट इट, इट्स अ मिथ, नॉट इनफ स्टडीज, फॉरगेट अबाउट इट। 2, थायराइड में यस इट्स अ जेन्युइन कंसर्न, बट आई एम श्योर व्हेन यू हैव थायराइड you are working with MD medicine and you have to find out why you have the thyroid condition. And depending upon that, you will try to reduce the amount of tofu or soya. You are not completely eliminating it. Third, I just saw a question about digestion, that will our digestion system can handle this much amount of protein? Okay, good question, Pooja. Thank you. यहाँ पे होता क्या है? So anything that you change drastically, anything, your body is going to react. So if you need 70-80 grams of protein every day and you have been consuming around 10, 20 or 50, 25, 30 grams of protein, and you suddenly start having freaking 90, 100 grams of protein from the next day, your body is going to react, because proteins are the most complex structures for your body to break down. है ना? So तुम्हें initially you may feel diarrhea or nausea or loose motion is very common. So जब भी people start protein supplements, they feel lose motions.
Is increased heart rate also a possibility?
No, I haven't seen that correlation. Okay. But okay, so I think जो भी chat पे सवाल थे, we will be covering that at a later stage as well, because 13 minutes I need to give you all the hacks first, and then I'll be here for 10 minutes of Q&A. And anyone who is leaving, please say goodbye and chat and then leave. Yeah. Okay. Second, what was the second issue? We have to eat a lot. We have to eat a lot, right? That is the issue. In that, so Bhavna ka jo solution tha na, that was the solution that I was trying to give. You do not combine chana and roti or chana and chawal. And now I know you will be like, you are contradicting what you just said, है ना? But हमारा body doesn't understand the 24-hour वाला clock. हम सब है ना डेली कैलोरीज और डेली प्रोटीन इनटेक और डेली इसमें इतना घुस चुके हैं दैट वी फील रात को 12 बजे ना एक ऐसे क्लॉक टर्न हो जाता है एंड हमारा रीसेट हो जाएगा, कल से अभी अब मेरा शुरू हो गया ना. इट डजंट वर्क दैट वे, है ना. So eventually, so let's say you are eating chana with salad and you consume dahi chawal in the evening, right? So वो चावल में से जो अमाइनो एसिड छूटा होके अंदर जाएगा ना, वो चने वाले को जाके कंप्लीट करेगा, बिकॉज इट्स अल्टीमेटली एन अमाइनो एसिड पूल. तुम्हारे बॉडी में एक पूरा सा बैंक इकट्ठा होता है अमाइनो एसिड का. तुम्हारे प्रोटीन अंदर जाते हैं, टूटते हैं, जाते हैं, टूटते हैं, उनका फिर बैंक इकट्ठा होता है ना. सो एज लॉन्ग एज 24-36 आवर्स में वो सारा चीज जा रहा है, so your body is gonna grab all the amino acids that it needs. That's where the second tip comes in. Eat in variety. Do not limit Do not limit your sources. So do not just stick to chickpeas. So eat chickpeas, rajma, lentils, chole, then soybeans and choli and chawal and brown rice. See, brown rice compared to white rice is better because brown rice has good quality of protein as well. So you have to eat variety of food and whole food, not refined. This will be my second tip. Bhavna, did I answer the question there? This is the second tip. You have to eat a lot.
Yeah,
You don't.
अलग-अलग ही खाना.
अलग-अलग भी खा सकते हो, combine भी खा सकते हो, as long as you are not just stuffing yourself with a lot of carbs. You have to just be mindful with it. Now, अभी तुम लोग प्रोटीन का सेशन अटेंड करने आए हो. आई एम अज्यूमिंग कि हमें आपको either carbs or fats का अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑलरेडी है कि you can't eat a lot of carbs because excess of carbs are going to get converted to fats. है ना? If you don't know, then you have to kind of attend or look at the other workshops as well, where we spoke about carbs and stuff. Yes, Pankuri, go
on. Yeah, so as we do this normally, that we combine dals with chapati or rice, right? And they say that you have to combine your protein with some carbs. Now we are already talking about plant protein over here, which already has some carbs into it, like the chickpeas and the seeds and all the nuts. Sorry, not nuts. Sorry, pulses. It already has some carbs in it. Still, we are combining it with another source of carbs like rice and chapati. Isn't it that we are eliminating the entire concept of having protein through that pulses and only having more carbs? Like we are having so much carbs in that. I mean, then the concept of having protein from that pulses gets neglected. I mean, negligent over there.
No, how is it going to be negligible? It will be like quantity wise, it will be very less, but we are still getting the protein and amino acid profile from there, right? It is relatively a bad practice to kind of increase the load of carbohydrates in one meal. Okay, so if you are consuming chickpeas with a salad and some cheese on top or tofu on top, it's a better profile compared to chana chawal.
Right.
But it is worse in comparison to more chawal and less chana. So it's always a comparative thing.
Okay, because so this, I don't know, I won't take the name, but a celebrity nutritionist who usually kind of demeans all these Western practices of salads and.
You are talking about
yeah, and promotes having more Indian style of eating and compulsory chapati and rice and all of that in your meals, then that doesn't fit on the concept where we were talking about protein.
But
I mean, where we are talking about having a certain amount of these pulses with, topped with a few things so that we get more of that, more protein in that. Right.
See, first of all, Rujita, so she was the first lady that I've heard of when I came to India. And I was like, okay, let me do some research. And then I met with a few clients of mine. They were ex-clients of Rujita. Now, when I saw her video, she is talking about all these things. But when you look at her diet plans, it is all about oats and anda and broccoli and asparagus and stuff. So where is Indian dietness? I don't see in her diet. It's dual first. Two, we are not demoting dal chawal or chana roti and stuff. What I'm trying to say is it is ideal if you are aware of the quantities in there. Abhi ho kya raha hai? We are eating this much of chawal and this much of chana. It has to be the other way around.
Yeah.
We have to be mindful with that. And that's where I was talking about the carbohydrates and effects of carbohydrates on our health. Hamare lifestyle issues have started because of the carbohydrate abuse, right? And so carbs are not bad. We are abusing it. That is the problem. We are abusing. So वहां पे वो abuse आ जाता है. But we are still getting the proteins. Not getting enough. That's again a different thing. उसी के solutions के बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं. Okay. First and foremost step would be to increase your lean protein and get it done in one meal. Get it done in one meal. Your body is not going to have any problem with it because your body takes time to break your protein. I'm not going to go Ayushmann Khurrana and say कि 2 साल लगते हैं एक scoop को digest होने में. नहीं, 2 साल नहीं लगते हैं. it takes it doesn't take 2 years, but it takes time. So it's not like you eat protein, it's gonna break down immediately. It takes a while. Okay? So तुम्हारा requirement is being met. There was a second tip: eat variety. Eat variety. Wow. Third. We are almost done. Huh? हम 6 minutes में we will end the session. बस मेरे को बाहर से थक आ रहा है. Cool. Let's go for the third. What was the third issue? Complete and incomplete. I think we have covered the complete and incomplete wala. It's the combination side and variety. ये दोनों आ गया तुम्हारा. What was fourth? ज़्यादा खाना भी आ गया. I think we have covered most of the things. So अभी आपको करना क्या है? अगर कुछ मैं miss out कर लिया तो I'm still here. करना क्या है? First, check your weight. See what your protein requirement is. If you are confused, DM me. I will help you out with that. 2, I'll be sending you the protein list. 3, I'll be sending you the food combination list if you want to try that out. 4, I'll be sending you अच्छे खासे lean protein के और hacks if I can find out. Like मैंने कुछ list बनाया है, उसमें 4-5 चाहिए, but I want to make like 10-15 छोटे-छोटे tips which I can give you, जहाँ पे तुम food combination करके अच्छे से खा सको, जहाँ पे carbs कम है and you are getting more proteins out. ठीक है? These are the things. But start doing it from tomorrow. So, yes. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you're talking about food variety. So would be like that is equivalent to like what you said, like food combination, like in one meal you can go in when you need to have those. No.
No, food varieties मतलब चावल भी खाओ, रोटी भी खाओ, चना भी खाओ, राजमा भी खाओ. Like don't just stick to one source.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to understand like जैसे protein मतलब I usually take my protein shake in the morning. So मतलब in the afternoon, that's my first meal. So basically I get my like 40 to 50 grams of protein एक meal में. So then I just have to work around like another 50 grams to get my 50 to 70 grams, right? Yes. तो मैं बोल रही हूँ जैसे combination हम लोग करते हैं, right? In the sense like अगर मैंने चावल इतना सा लिया, like I मतलब मैंने चावल मान लीजिए आधा कटोरी लिया, but I take my दाल 1 कटोरी पूरा, 1 या 1.5 कटोरी whatever, and then I go for the combination like salad उसके साथ add किया and then yogurt add किया, so
चलता है.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So just add variety basically. It should be a good combination. Ragini, you want to?
Yeah, what's the best time to have protein? Some say, like nighttime is protein should be avoided as your last meal.
No, it's a
what is it? Or some say nighttime is the.
See, if you
have protein,
it doesn't have much relationship with timing as such. But if you are overweight and if you are planning to consume whey protein at night, you have to just be mindful that in overweight people, whey protein spikes insulin, according to some studies.
Okay.
So you have to be just mindful about that. Otherwise, there is no time as such. If you want to be bothered about time or be mindful about it, be mindful about carbs. Because carbs are immediate sources of energy. Your body prioritizes carbs as energy source. So if you are consuming carbs, your body will utilize it. It will be like, "Mujhe abhi use karo." And if you don't use it, it may get stored in muscle as muscle glycogen. But if you don't work out, they can get converted to fats. So वहाँ पे थोड़ा mindful रहना जरूरी है.
And what's the best whey protein that one is recommended?
I have no idea, Ragini, to be really honest. I mean, I don't generally recommend brands, और मुझे पता भी नहीं है, to be really honest, है ना?
And how is eggs as a protein source? And how does one have it? What's the best way to have it?
Have it in any way you want. Just don't fry.
Raw, boiled.
Just don't deep fry it. बाकी but अंडा deep fry करके कोई खाता भी नहीं है. So have it in the you can start with kacha, boil. I used to drink kacha egg whites, then boil and then scramble it and then make curry out of it. Burji, marzi hai. ठीक है? You have it. And let me tell you, egg protein का importance. There is this method of measuring कि protein का quality कैसा है. And they measure it against egg. Egg is the epitome, like it's on top. Is a standard egg का protein quality. बाकी सारे proteins का amino acid profile egg के profile से compare किया जाता है. So that's That's what its position is in terms of.
And the raw egg is supposed to be the best.
Not
Only
really.
you can't eat raw eggs.
No, बहुत सारे लोग डाइजेस्ट नहीं कर पाते हैं. आप तो खा लोगे, आपके घर वालों के लिए प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी. मेरे घर वालों के लिए बहुत हुआ था प्रॉब्लम when I used to eat raw eggs.
And milk.
Milk is good. Milk is good source of protein. It's complete protein again, but you have to be mindful whether you are lactose intolerant or not. If you are, then you shouldn't, because it will create a lot of digestive and gut issues and stuff. So ideally you shouldn't. So let's quickly take a selfie. Then I'll be here for more 5 minutes to go through any Q&A, and then we'll end the session. Besharam, kya haal chal? Long time no see.
All good, sir. How
All
about
good?
you?
Ekdam badhiya. Okay, hi Jyoti, hi Tushar, hi Meena. I'm now I'm seeing your faces. Hi Sumesh, hi Sheetal. Hemp seeds are really good sources of protein, Pooja. It will be added in the list जो मैं आपको भेजने लगा हूँ. Now, you know, in UK it was, and I think USA में भी है. अब वो क्या करते हैं, सोए में से they make all the products which are kind of similar to meat products. Okay, so they make soya meat. वो यहाँ पे अभी तक वो आया नहीं है. I don't know.
Mock meat.
नहीं है इधर अवेलेबल है.
कहाँ पे है? मैंने नहीं देखा है.
बहुत सारे brands हैं.
I'll send you a link. Actually, there's a friend of mine is Sindhi. तो जब भी मैं उसके घर जाता हूँ, so he prepares meat for himself and veg meat for me.
सही है. Okay.
There's a cafe also you can visit for this.
Okay, मेरे को नहीं पता था. Awesome. चलो करते हैं, तो फिर मुझे brand भेजो. And let's do a selfie. All right. The only condition is soya chap is amazing, Bhavesh. The only condition is सबके दांत दिखने चाहिए, तो मैं बता सकूं लोगों को कि अच्छा सेशन था. Everyone laugh. I'm just kidding. It's just... Okay, awesome. All right, let's go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and एक और होगा because we have another screen. Hi Kesha. Hi Dipti. I'm seeing you now. Okay. Hello. All right. 1 and 2 and 3. Awesome. Okay. जो लोग अभी जा रहे हैं उन सब लोगों को टाटा बाय बाय. Thank you so much for joining in. And जो लोग रहना चाहते हैं 5 मिनट, we can go through Q&A quickly if there are any questions.
Yeah, sir. I have a question.
Yes, Bhavani.
Yeah, protein powder लेने से पहले मतलब what things we should keep in mind before taking protein powders? Like ऐसे कोई ingredients या मेरे body के लिए particular some of type?
I would say just look out for lactose पहले तो. If you have digestive problems after having milk products, then whey is not for you. I would suggest just go for the all plant, and just to be on safe, just go for all plant, है ना? And अभी तो बहुत अच्छी brands भी आ चुकी हैं. So just go plant based when it comes to protein supplements, I would suggest.
And another question is what precautions? और क्या precautions? मतलब protein से क्या precautions? Okay.
Just drink adequate 3 to 5 liters of water. That's about it.
There's one more question that there is certain I have listened that there are pre-workout drinks and there are after-workout drinks and they're kind of protein. So what's that exactly?
See, pre-workout में पहले तो वो लोग protein नहीं डालते हैं. Pre-workout is heavy in caffeine and some amino acids. तो उनको pump मिलता है. Basically, pre-workout drinks के अंदर एक chemical होता है जिसका नाम है citrulline. Now, citrulline is a vasodilator that dilates your blood vessels. तो तुम्हारे muscles में blood supply बढ़ जाता है and you feel like, oh my God, मेरे muscles बहुत बड़े हो गए अचानक से. And it's again guys pampering their male ego, nothing else. So pre-workout, forget about it. Pre-workout में almost 9 cups of coffee जितना caffeine होता है, and it just messes up with your sleep system and other systems. So I would say if you are taking pre-workouts, don't. Just have a cup of black coffee and eat good food an hour or 90 minutes before your workout. That's your good pre-workout. Post-workout में a lot of us take protein shakes. है कोई यहाँ पे जो protein shake लेता है workout के बाद?
I do.
So protein shakes
immediately.
Okay.
Not immediately, but yeah, I do.
Okay, fair. a big myth around fitness industry is around protein shakes is कि वर्कआउट खत्म होते ही हमें आधे घंटे में प्रोटीन पाउडर लेना चाहिए, बिकॉज आर एनाबॉलिक विंडो इज दैट. नॉट ट्रू. लॉजिक बिहाइंड दैट वाज कि हम जैसे ही मसल का यूज करते हैं वर्कआउट करते करते, वर्कआउट खत्म होगा और तुम्हारे मसल्स रिपेयरिंग करना शुरू करेंगे, और रिपेयरिंग के लिए प्रोटीन चाहिए, तो जितना जल्दी तुम प्रोटीन पियोगे उतना जल्दी इट इज बेटर. But the reality is your muscles don't get repaired until you sleep. वो भी next night. आज तुमने legs train किया तो कल रात को जब सोओगे तब तुम्हारा repairing होगा. So I'm not saying drinking protein after your workout is bad. I'm saying it's not necessary. It's not mandatory. In fact, mandatory is carbs. If you are on a conventional carb diet, you should be consuming first carbs to retain your muscle size and muscle glycogen and everything. ठीक है. तो post workout protein drinks, I don't I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of just being fixated upon it. It's not going to harm you, but it's not needed at the same time. That's what the point is. Okay, there are some questions.
Well, I just want to say, I want to point out one thing.
Yes.
While discussing, many people are saying that the combination of dal and dahi, which is not a good combination of food, but they are suggesting in their diet that we should have dal, dahi, chawal and all. So what's that again?
See, dal and dahi और जो भी food combination की बात आती है ना, उसके लिए मैं specially I'm trying to bring this guy called Karan. He's a Ayurvedic doctor, and he talks more about the food combinations in that way. I'm not sure about it, to be really honest, about the food combination and how they don't work with each other. But being a Sindhi, it is a very common practice. Yeah, like हम दाल दही चावल तो बहुत खाते हैं. Like, and for my scientific mind says that if you are again, if you can't digest dahi properly, then it can give you some issues. But I don't see any other way. But I'm not the best person to talk about the combination. Peanut, yes, go on. Having protein powder empty stomach good? No, it's okay. You can have protein powder empty stomach. कोई problem नहीं है उससे. But ideally, it should be considered as a meal. तो सिर्फ प्रोटीन पाउडर अपने आप से मत लो, साथ में कुछ खा भी लो, है ना, बिकॉज योर बॉडीज डाइजेशन स्टार्ट्स विद च्यूइंग, है ना. So, जब तुम खाना चबाते हो ना, तब तुम्हारी बॉडी का सिग्नल शुरू होता है कि चलो डाइजेशन मशीन शुरू करो. प्रोटीन से पी रहे हो तुम लिक्विड, तो वो पूरा च्यूइंग का फेज मिस कर रहा है, तो तुम्हारे बहुत सारे एंजाइम्स आ नहीं रहे. सो आई वुड सजेस्ट कुछ खा लो एंड देन प्रोटीन. व्हाट डू यू मीन चीट मील क्या है? चीट मील मोह माया है, एक मिथ्या है. व्हाट इज चीट? नहीं यार, सी चीट मील अगर तुम, है ना, मैं आपको बता रहा हूं कि मेरे लिए चीट मील कैन बी एवरी डे. So you can have a cheat meal every day, but you have to be freaking on point on your diet otherwise. महीने में 30 दिन है, उसमें 27 दिन या 26 दिन योर डाइट इज मेस्ड अप. 4 दिन तुम ग्रीन टी पी के अच्छा सा प्रोटीन खा के बोल रहे हो मेरा डाइट अच्छा हो गया, मैं हेल्दी हो गया, उसके बाद तुम चीट डे मांगोगे, नहीं होगा. यू बी हेल्दी ऑन 26 days और हेल्दी फॉर 6-7 months और अ ईयर ऑन एट अ गो, एंड उसके बाद तुम्हारी बॉडी में बीच में चीट डालते रहो, बिकॉज योर डिफॉल्ट इज हेल्दी. योर डिफॉल्ट फर्स्ट ब्रिंग योर डिफॉल्ट इज हेल्दी. उसके बाद बीच में कुछ भी डालोगे ना, तो your body is not going to react in a negative way. But if you're abusing your body with all the junk and carbs and sugars and everything, which is again I'm not against if it is making you happy, and because यहाँ का शांति सबसे पहले है ना. 6-pack abs लाके तुम आईने के सामने देख के रोगे या रेस्टोरेंट पे जाके रोगे, तो वो अच्छा वाला नहीं है 6-pack abs. यहाँ का भी शांति चाहिए. It should be a combination. Bhavesh, it's wrong. You can eat healthy outside as well. मैं एक गांव में रहने के बाद ये बोल रहा हूँ. अभी I'm in a village and I still can go out and I can eat healthy. Yes, Subway is healthy. Depends उसमें कितने sauces डलवाते हो, कौन से डलवाते हो. Like तुम सैलेड में बोलोगे कि सिर्फ टोमेटो डालो एंड सॉस में बोलोगे सब डाल दो, तो प्रॉब्लम है।
सर
यस श्रुतिका, कौन बोला?
या सर, बेसिकली सर एक प्रॉब्लम है कि जैसे बहुत लोग इंटरमिटेंट फास्टिंग को प्रमोट करते हैं, दैट इज यू लाइक डू नॉट ईट फॉर 16 आवर्स देन यू ईट फॉर 8 आवर्स, और बहुत डाइटिशियंस रहते हैं जो रेकमेंड करते हैं कि यू शुड ईट एवरी 2 to 3 hours. So like this is totally controversial. So how does it go? Like is it just on the counting the calorie deficit कि अगर आप calorie deficit में हो then you can have anything? And many people are like कि even if you're having junk or as you said cheat meals or cheat food जो भी, and if you're still in your calorie deficit, like if I'm having 1500 calories or 1600 calories and I'm on a weight loss plan, then it will work for me even if I'm having junk food.
No, it won't. So कैलोरी इन कैलोरी आउट से ऊपर है कहां से कैलोरीज आ रही हैं, है ना? सो लेट्स से तुम्हें नॉर्मली 1800 कैलोरीज चाहिए, तुम्हें वेट लॉस करना है तो तुम डेफिसिट में जाओगे एंड यू विल ईट 1500 ना। 3 बड़े पंजाबी समोसों में से ना 1500 कैलोरीज हो जाएगी। सो इफ यू ईट दोस 3 पंजाबी समोसेस एंड डोंट ईट एनीथिंग एल्स, यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू लूज वेट, यू आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट पुटिंग ऑन, है ना? सो वेयर यू आर गेटिंग दोस कैलोरीज इज वेरी मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन how much you are taking it. ठीक है? So it's an advanced stage. I start with how much and then I go with what, because how much gives you control on your food and how और कौन सा जाएगा, that will give you complete freedom. तुम्हें पता होगा कि तुम्हें क्या खाना चाहिए क्या नहीं खाना चाहिए, पर पहले कंट्रोल में लाना पड़ेगा आपको, and that's why I always talk about how much पहले, है ना? तो intermittent fasting and frequency वाला मील जो है ना, ये अलग अलग स्कूल ऑफ सिस्टम है। जो फ्रीक्वेंटली मील वाला आया था ना, वो उन्होंने डायबिटिक्स के लिए शुरू किया था कि तुम्हारा शुगर लेवल ड्रॉप ना हो जाए, इसलिए थोड़ा थोड़ा तुम खाते रहो। देन कुछ बॉडी बिल्डर्स आए, उनको वो थोड़ा हेल्पफुल लगा लीन होने में, तो दे वर लाइक ओके, बट देयर वाज अगेन बॉडी टाइप। बट इफ यू टॉक अबाउट इंटरमिटेंट फास्टिंग, इट्स नॉट अ ट्रिक और गिमिक, इट्स अ साइंस। IF is not something, see IF and keto, इन दोनों को जब लोग यो-यो डाइट पे रखते हैं ना, तो मेरे को प्रॉब्लम आता है, because they are not yo-yo diets, they are science based methods that you use if you want to, it's a lifestyle basically, है ना? तो तुम 24 घंटे हैं तुम्हारे पास, तुम 16 घंटे भूखे रहोगे, तो तुम्हारी बॉडी का डिफॉल्ट जो सिस्टम है ना, वो फैट है एनर्जी के लिए। हम पूरा दिन कार्ब्स खाते रहते हैं, तो कार्ब्स को हमारी बॉडी ने प्रायोरिटाइज कर लिया है। तो वो जो 16 घंटे हैं जब हम कार्ब कुछ भी नहीं खा रहे, मतलब कार्ब्स भी नहीं जा रहा है, तो तुम्हारा बॉडी डिफॉल्ट स्टेट पे चला जाता है। सो जब भी तुम लो इंटेंसिटी में हो, रेस्टिंग में हो, तब तुम्हारा बॉडी फैट्स में से एनर्जी यूज करता है। तो वो 16 घंटे योर बॉडी इज यूटिलाइजिंग फैट्स फॉर एनर्जी एंड इट इज हेल्पिंग यू लूज फैट, एंड इट हैज अ लॉट ऑफ अदर बेनिफिट्स एज वेल। सो अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल यूज इट एज अ लाइफस्टाइल. So there is nothing.
According to you, like IF is like what we should go with.
Like, oh yeah, yeah. If you can, it builds your resilience. It makes you stronger. It has a lot of other benefits. So you can. I'm a huge admirer of it, but not admirer of pushing it down. No. No. I'm not like I won't force anyone to do it. But जो है सो है, जो फायदा है तो मैं बताऊंगा. Okay. Yes, Nikhil, if you miss out a protein on a day, you can replenish it the next day. Because as I said, कि हमारी बॉडी में वो 24 घंटे वाला मशीन नहीं है कि रात को रीसेट हो जाएगा, है ना? Alright, I have to shoot off. So, I'll be just saying goodbyes to everyone. किसी का कोई सवाल रह गया है तो मैसेज कर देना मुझे. I have to go and consume my proteins.
One last question.
Yes.
Did you get a chance to find out about the fasting of protein and that one plant-based?
I found out about Plix, not fast enough to be honest. So Plix
I've already been having. I want to try fast enough because it says that it provides 34 grams of protein in one scoop.
Okay. All right. I am doing I'll be doing a meeting with them on Monday morning, so I'll speak with them because I'm doing a child co-influencer के साथ उनके through I'm doing a live on Monday about nutrition in kids. तो या तुम सब लोग भी आ जाना इंस्टाग्राम पे, फास्ट एंड अप के पेज से मैं जाऊंगा. सो आई विल बी डूइंग अ सेशन. सो जो लोग भी प्राउड पेरेंट्स हैं और नॉट सो प्राउड पेरेंट्स हैं, बच्चे सबको परेशान भी करते हैं, सो यू नॉट नेसेसरली प्राउड, बट इफ यू आर पेरेंट्स डू कम इन. मजा आएगा. But thank you so much for joining in, and I hope you had fun. I really had fun. Maza hai. So Pooja, I think Pooja has used
the scoops ka size for Fasten Up is much bigger than your conventional protein that you take. It's 60 grams versus the 38 grams that you take for anything else.
That explains.
60 grams is too much, yeah.
Yeah, so it's about 60 or 45 in between that. So the scoop size is very different. So just compare that. I've tried it, but yeah.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Pooja. Okay, awesome. Chalo, milte hain. Bye, Nikhil. Bye, Smart. Bye, Ragini. Bye,
bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Meena. Bye, Sumesh. Bye. 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 Bye, Beshram. Bye, Avni.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, Tushar. Bye, Kesha. Bye, Jyoti.
Bye.
Bye, Shruti. Bye, Sevali. Bye. Bye, Shri. कहाँ गई? Shri Guru. Yes. Bye, Saima ji. Bye. Bye, Bhavesh. Bye, Chris. Bye, Hania. Bhavna, bye. Bye, Rutvi. And bye, Vandarya. Bye, take care.